Hey, Aries, Leo, and Sag. This is your general reading. This is a brand new reading, actually, that I'm putting together. And I will still continue to do the monthly love readings, but I thought that this was kind of cool. All right. So pretty much what we're going to be going over is the overall energy for the week, whatever obstacles that you may face, as well as the outcome. I do have an extended reading, which you can purchase. It's available on Vimeo. We go over the overall energy for love, money, shadow work, and also advice. The really kind of cool thing that I'm starting to try out is breaking out. So like for love, if you're dealing with an earth sign, you know, what's the overall outcome if you're dealing with the earth sign, water sign, fire sign, or air sign? And it really gives you a completely different outlook on what's going on. So I'm pretty stoked. This reading should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, please follow me on Instagram. It is Accurate AF Tarot. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. And if this reading hits home and you'd like to book a personal reading, you always can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. All right. With that being said, let's just go ahead and get into your reading. All right. So I'm going to do Aries first. I'm going alphabetically. All right. Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, and this is for the week of 1/27 to February 2nd. All right. What is the overall energy for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for this week? Okay. So we have the Movement of Pentacles, and that's Virgo energy or Gemini energy. What is an obstacle Aries may face? What is an obstacle for this week for Aries? Okay. Strength reversed. I guess it'd be like this. Strength reversed. That's kind of interesting that strength is reversed for you. Okay. And what is the outcome for this week? 1/27 to 2/2 for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. All right. We have the Knight of Cups, which is also Pisces or Gemini energy. You have two knights here. It's interesting. I feel like some of you guys definitely have been patiently waiting for something to come in, and it's almost like you're trying to stay very balanced about it, but I feel like that's ending. Like your patience is ending, and if you were waiting for something to come in, I think you realize like it's going to take a level of action from you, and it may even require you to fight for something that you want. So that is the first thing that I'm picking up. As far as the overall energy is concerned, it is a very stable energy, especially with this Movement of Pentacles. Why is this the overall energy for Aries? With the Four of Cups. I feel like for some of you guys, and this is Moon in, or not Moon in, this is, Moon in Cancer. I feel like for some of you guys, there's definitely something to be upset with, whether it's finances, but I feel like something isn't moving fast enough for you guys, which I did say earlier. Four of Cups here. Why is the Four of Cups here for Aries? With the Lovers, possibly with a Gemini. This also can be a relationship because the Lovers is here. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you're not talking to somebody, it's almost like you want to break that. It's like you want to have a level of communication. You're tired of something not being said. It's like, as far as the overall energy is concerned too, somebody is definitely in their head. And because it's almost like you're in your head this month or this week, because it's a weekly reading, it slowed down the process. I feel like for some of you guys, you were supposed to push instead of pull back and wait. And I feel like there's been a level of waiting, and possibly when it comes to love and romance or some type of communication. And this is very mercurial, right? Because we have Virgo and Gemini here. What do you want me to tell them about? What do you want me to tell Aries about the overall energy for this week? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're waiting. Like there is still a wait going on here. It can be too for some of you guys. You're waiting on money to come in. It's money that you've worked very hard for. It's something that I feel like you've contributed to. And I also feel like this is a very deep-seated issue. If you're dealing, if the overall energy for this week is love and romance, if that's how, you know, this is pertaining to you, I feel like, you know, there's still a process of waiting. When in reality, it's like you have to go out there. Like you're not acting like an Aries right now. And you know I fucking love Aries. So that's not me coming on you guys like tough. But I feel like you can take it, to be honest. You're waiting to see like if this is going to pan out. Some of you guys should be leaving some type of situation, whether it's work or love, and you're waiting it out. And when you wait it out, what's going to happen is I feel like this is a loss. There's something that's being lost here. For the block, it's strength reversed. So possibly a Leo may have something to do with it. Or, you know, anytime I think of strength, I feel like this person is very courageous and brave. And it's like no matter what, they move forward with their head held high and they do what's right, right? And I feel like because we do have this Pentacle energy here, which is a very stuck kind of energy, including the Four of Cups, right? It's almost like somebody's pouting about something. Somebody's upset. It's like, why couldn't I have everything? Why aren't they waiting for me, right? Why isn't the money coming in for the job? What happened with, you know, the raise or the promotion? Or there's definitely something going on here. But I feel like somebody's upset. Somebody also may be drinking too much. I am getting the feeling, though, with strength here, I think you're going to feel better when you have the ability to express yourself. And also being stuck, it's like I feel like you guys are constantly watching something. Why is strength reversed here for the obstacle for Aries? Because of the Page of Wands, possibly a fire sign. Honestly, how I take this is somebody's not being confident. Your confidence level right now sucks, which doesn't make sense because Aries, like, first of all, you lead the pack, number one. Number two, you guys have so much to offer. So the fact that we have strength here with the Page of Wands, you know, it's like you're not trusting your instincts. I feel like you're sitting back when you should push forward. You should be thinking of an idea on how to fix this. How do I take the 7 to the 8? What do I need to do? It's like working through that process. Why are you showing me this? Why are you showing this for Aries? Eight of Wands with the movement of swords. So there's the Knight of Swords. So possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I always take this as Gemini. Some of you also may be dealing with somebody that has a Mercury in Sag or a Sag themselves. I feel like you want to start something with this person. You want to communicate. There's something that definitely needs to be communicated. Some of you guys may be having transportation issues or car issues right now, but how you're moving, you're not moving the way that you want. There's also something that needs to be communicated. Why is communication coming in as a block for Aries? Because of the Four of Pentacles. There's Capricorn. Somebody's just playing it too safe. I feel like right now you guys are playing it too safe. I'm going to be honest. The Four of Pentacles to me, like, that's the opposite of mindfulness, right? It's like when you have a level of abundance, usually it comes in because you're not holding it so tight, right? That's why they always say people that don't stress about money always have money, right? It's like the ones that worry about it, you manifest the opposite. But I feel like what's trying to be communicated here is somebody needs to make an offer. Something has to be given here. However, it's like somebody doesn't want to give it up, possibly because of pride or ego. It's also, I feel like, a communication on, you know, what's mine is mine. Some of you may be overeating. I'm not judging because you already know my ass likes to eat. It's very interesting though, and I know that I'm stopping on this, but I want to make sure I give you the right message. It's like as much communication and actual actions that are taking, it's being stalled because somebody doesn't want to open up. Somebody doesn't want to give in. Somebody's being cheap with their emotions, cheap with money, or something of that extent. Sorry. The movement of cups is here. So definitely Pisces energy, Gemini energy, and I love it because we're starting off stuck and we're ending very loving and caring and flowing. All right, what do you want me to tell them about the overall outcome for this week? Wow. Things are changing. Ew. Hello. Yes. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So that's Moon in Taurus. We have the Wheel of Fortune. There's Sag again, as well as the Naked Heart. Whatever was happening over here, okay, I feel like this week, you guys are definitely kind of taking a back step, right? It's like you start off with the Seven of Pentacles stuck. Something has to be offered here. And then boom, it's finally like a give-take situation or relationship. This is very balanced, especially with the Six of Pentacles. You may be receiving some type of money or just an energy where you feel whole. Communication may be going back and forth. There may be some type of travel here for you. And I feel like it has to do probably with love and romance. Some of you may, and I'm sorry I didn't say this, some of you may be having problems with your child, or maybe they're acting out and it's like stressful. But whatever happens earlier in the week, the energy, by the end of it, the outcome is very beautiful. Okay. So that's something that's definitely coming in. Things are changing. There's more action now. There's more movement. There's, I feel like you're mirroring somebody. And I also feel like with the Knight of Cups, it's like a very loving type of energy. It's very raw. It's very real. Like there is movement, and it may be movement in pertaining to relationships, whether that's with your kids, your mom or dad, or whatever. Okay? So that is your guys' reading. If you want to check out your extended, go ahead and click on the link below. I'm going to go ahead and hop into Leo. Thank you, Aries. I love you guys. All right. Leo, Leo, Leo. Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Messages for Leo. 127. 322. Messages for Leo. Okay. What's the overall energy for Leo? 127 to 22. What's the overall energy for Leo? Okay, you guys have the Ten of Wands. What is an obstacle for Leo this week? What is an obstacle for Leo this week? Okay, possibly a Scorpio or a father or a lover. We have the King of Cups here, okay? This King of Cups is also Leo as well. But I'll go ahead and get into that. And what's the overall outcome for the week for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? 127, 22. Wow. Yes, the Four of Wands. Oh my God, I love it. So, based on what I'm looking at right now, okay? It's very similar to Aries. I feel like you guys start the week off a little bit stressed, a little just drained, and you end very well. Some of you guys may be signing some type of court documents. I'm saying that because I have justice here. Some of you may actually be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, maybe a moon in Taurus. But this is very, this week for you guys, I feel like it's going to be very give and take. And I feel like you're very focused on your work and focused on creating something that means a lot to you. It's almost like manifesting it on your own. As far as the overall energy is concerned, we have the 10 of Wands, right? So there's Sag. That's Saturn and Sag. I feel like for some of you guys, you have a lot going on, right? I do feel like it's forward movement, but it's still a lot, right? It's like everything is starting to stack up. The one thing I do like about the 10 of Wands is, for me, it's still kind of like an optimistic card because you have Sag, even if it's in Saturn, because Sag tends to look at the glass half full. So you may be leaving something behind and moving towards something new, or this can actually be you guys physically moving. But I do feel like you guys are tired. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Because of the 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. Mercury and Virgo. Some of you guys may actually be physically moving or planning to move or planning to do something. You know, family is very important, I feel like, for you guys this week. Relationships in general. What else? What do you want me to tell them about? And look, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. It's like, you know, you had to leave a situation in order to get this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you may be stuck somewhere, possibly in the desert, because we do have a camel, whether that's Dubai or whether that's, you know, where the hell else did they have camels? I can't think straight. Either way. But it's like, you're just tired, and I feel like you just want a level of stability here. It's like you want a new start. It's like you're tired of the same old, and you're ready for something more stable. What do you want me to tell them about this 10 of Wands? 10 of Pentacles. Some of you may be waiting or receiving some type of money that's coming in. Yo, right as I said that, look at that shit. 3 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Waiting for an offer from somebody. Okay, possibly an Aries or a water sign. I asked what you're waiting for, and it's the Page of Wands. So I feel like you guys honestly could be waiting for some type of news to come in. You could be waiting for a fire sign as well. But I also feel like you're waiting for the chance to move forward, right? It's like, okay, I had to do this. Now what? It's like, now what's the next step? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, how do I get to the 10 of Pentacles? I have to wait for an offer to come in, right? From somebody that probably loves you and cares about you. And then that's what creates that forward movement. Some of you guys may be leaving one relationship and going into one that's more solid as well. All right. Or like leaving something behind that just was too much. Like too much baggage. Like either you had something, whether it was a job, some of you may be leaving a job, or some of you may be leaving somebody in particular, like letting it go. And when you do that, it's like you have the 10 of Pentacles and it's something that is coming in. Look, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. I mean, if that's not stability cards, I don't know what the hell is. Why is this Spirit of Cups? Why is this the obstacle for Leo? The 9 of Swords. So I think for you guys, and the 9 of Swords, this is definitely Mars and Gemini. I feel like your emotions, you know, King of Cups, possibly this could be you, Leo, or it could be a Scorpio. But I feel like you're not necessarily in control of your emotions, okay? So either you're being non-emotional or you're being overly emotional. I'm saying that because everybody's different and you're really in your head with this 9 of Swords. It's something that's keeping you up at night. Some of you may not be feeling well, possibly getting sick, but it's like you're kept up at night for some reason. Like you're having a hard time sleeping. Why is the Nine of Swords here? What's Leo worried about? Possibly a Gemini. Somebody may be having surgery. Some type of communication that's coming in. Communication on what? Somebody also may have said something to you that was really harsh, or you said something to them that was harsh. Why are you showing me this? What? The Ace of Swords. Do you see how it's all sword energy? You're thinking too logical about this. Like you're worrying yourself. You got to cut that shit out. What, you still haven't told me what Leo is upset about. Or the Six of Cups reversed. Okay. This is Scorpio energy as well. I feel like for some of you guys, it's really letting go of a level of control. I feel like for some of you guys, it's, you know, maybe you're thinking about your kids, or somebody from the past, really wanting to settle down, having a reunion, a sense of harmony or peace, going back to being balanced. But it's something that's very natural. It's something that's very pure. I also feel like for some of you guys, you're definitely worried that something isn't going to pan out. You see how it's a unicorn here, right? A lot of people think unicorns are fake. Or, you know, maybe it's like, is this something that's too good to be true, right? And because of that, it's like you're constantly thinking about it over and over and over again. All right. You have the Four Wands as the outcome, which is beautiful. So this is Venus and Aries. Okay. What do you want me to tell them about? Let me ask the question. What do you want me to tell Leo about when it comes to this Four of Wands? The movement of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo energy. With strength. And the Sun. So there you guys are again. So here's what's interesting. Strength wanted to flip out in reverse. Similar to how it did in Aries, except Aries was legit reverse where yours was turned to the side. I feel like right now, as far as your outcome is concerned, I feel like there's a level of stability that comes in. There is some type of movement. I just feel like it's not happening quick enough for you, but there is something that makes you happy. Something has, you know, taken a level of growth. And I feel like, you know, you've put a lot into it. Like, think about a plant. Like, a plant really can't grow if there's not sun, right? But I also feel like there's something that happens that's very surprising and shocking. And I'm saying that because we have the Tower with the Sage, which is essentially the Hierophant. So Taurus energy, also too, this is Mars energy. So Scorpio and Aries. Something very surprising happens. Something shocking. And I feel like, especially with the Hierophant here, it's something that you hear or it's something that you see. Maybe something that you've prayed for, right? What's the energy of the Tower here for Leo? Money may be coming in for you guys. The Page of Pentacles wanted to come out. What's the energy of the Tower? The Four of Pentacles reversed. Yes. Okay. What causes this Tower moment? The Eight of Pentacles. Do you see that? So I feel like for you guys, I think that you're waiting for money to come in. That could be it. And maybe that money is what you need in order to travel or in order to move. There's something here with that. What causes this Tower moment, okay, the energy of it is like holding on for dear life, hoping that you've prepared enough for this moment, Capricorn energy, you know, really making sure that you have all your ducks in a row. And then it's like what causes it is the Eight of Pentacles, something that you've been working towards. I feel like it's all coming to the surface. I feel like it's taken a period of time to get there, especially with the Ten of Wands. But finally, it's like there is movement, and it's moving very quickly for you. Like, I don't know. I feel like you guys are traveling quickly, or there's some type of money coming in. How would Leo feel about this Tower moment? I feel like you prayed for this. Look, the Lovers. Yeah, you've been praying for something. Something that you've put energy and time in, and now it's like finally you're getting what energy you put into it. One more time. How would Leo feel about this outcome? What is this? Yes. Well, how would Leo feel about this outcome, please, Spirit? How would Leo feel about this outcome? The Hermit reversed. Yay. It's interesting because whatever you were stressing about or worrying about, that's done. That's over with. That's what I'm getting. Because there's a new offer here. There's some type of offer that I feel like you've manifested. Jupiter and Gemini. Something that you've talked about, something that you've spoken to existence, and finally it's here. Because at the bottom, we do have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you return to a level of stability this week, which I feel like you've probably been struggling financially maybe. And I feel like you feel much better. You also have an extended, and it will be at the end in the comment section where you guys can click it. It'll take you straight to Vimeo. All right. Sag. Let's do Sag. Oh, God. That was a horrible cut. Hello there, Sag. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for Sag. 127 to 22. What's the overall energy for the week? 127 to 22 for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Sag. Okay, beautiful. Nine of Swords reversed. What is the obstacle this week for Sag? What is the obstacle for this week? Oops, I gotta flip it. What's the obstacle this week for Sag? Wow. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Air sign energy. You also have Taurus here, in particular a Gemini or some type of communication. What's the overall outcome for Sag? 127 to 22. Yes, the Two of Wands. Beautiful. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus. Maybe they're a cusper. You also may be waiting for money to come in from somebody that you care about. Or there's like a give and take here. So the Nine of Swords is reversed. So I feel like, you know, you were definitely in your head about something, and now you're kind of coming out of that, and this is Mars in Gemini. So you're coming out of that energy where it's like all you can do is think about it, but you can't take a level of physical action. I think that that's great. Why is the Nine of Swords reversed for the overall energy? Look, the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. What new? I feel like you guys were worried if something was going to take off. If there was like a new project, something that you're very passionate about. This can be work. I mean, this can be a lot of things, but I definitely feel like it's something that, you know, you've been worried about doing. More information, please. Whoa. Ace of Swords. Some of you may also too be receiving some type of communication on a new project, right? Because Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, that's brand new. This also can be a new relationship in general, possibly with a Libra or a Cancer. What do you want me to tell them about this? What do you want me to tell them about the overall energy? Sagittarius overall energy. Look, Six of Wands. Beautiful. Some of you guys are single right now. Some of you guys, if you're worried about a work project, I feel like things work out the way that it's supposed to, especially with the Six of Wands here. And some of you guys are leaving a relationship or leaving the idea of somebody behind because it's no longer serving you, right? It's like you have to leave it behind in order to have a level of happiness. And I feel like when you do this, you are rewarded. And I feel like there's a level of abundance that does come in for you guys, whether that's financially, relationships, or like on a self level. For the obstacle, we have Movement of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Very, very different energy. I'm going to be honest, right? I mean, Movement of Swords, that's a Knight of Swords. You know, the Knight of Swords doesn't ask questions. It just charges, right? It just hits you right where you need to. But the Seven of Pentacles is here. So I feel like, you know, an obstacle can be communication on what's going on, possibly with money or family. Something that's probably a deep-seated or deep-rooted issue here. Why? Because of the Two of Swords. Libra moon in Libra. Another reading got this. I feel like for you right now, it's like there's something about grounding, being grounded. And every time I have this card and it comes out, the Two of Swords, it's like there's a decision that has to be made with where you really want to make your stake. It's like, where do you really want to invest in? Is this, you know, if you're living in a place you don't like, do you want to be there? Is this where you want to raise a family, or do you want to move? It's like, do you see how there's the anchor here? It's like, where are you going to set up shop? Where are you going to stop and rest for a second? And that can be something that's coming in. High Priestess, okay? There's Taurus or Cancer. It's interesting, the moon is here a couple of times. I feel like you're worried about some type of communication pertaining to something probably solid, something that you're waiting for, and you're in your head about it. But with the High Priestess here, it's like everything is already done and it's already made out. What do you want me to tell Sag about the High Priestess with this Two of Swords? Six of Pentacles, give and take. This is also the minor arcana for Justice. I also feel like as an obstacle, you're not expressing yourself. I also feel like you may be giving to too many people. That also can be it. Giving to family, giving to friends, giving to somebody that you care about. I feel like it's a constant circle. And I feel like now that you're waiting for money, maybe people are being quiet. It's like when you need them, they're not there. Or when you need something, it's like nobody's there. But then when they need something from you, you're like, look, I'm always here. That can even be somebody to talk to that just is very grounded and can kind of hear you without judging, like without a level of judgment. But I also feel like communication is a block right now. Money is a block right now, is an obstacle. Because it's like money comes in and it goes right back out. And you feel like that's ultimately what's holding you back. For your outcome, you have the Two of Wands. Beautiful, right? There's Mars and Aries. That's the placement that it's supposed to have. The Two of Wands is here because of the Hangman. I feel like you're going to have a decision to make, okay? But I do think whatever choice you decide, you're going to be successful either way. And it's really about making that choice, right? Because we do have the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. It's almost like if you want it, you have to go out and get it. But here's the thing with the Hangman. One, it's about having a different perspective of things, right? Sometimes it's seeing things from somebody else's point of view. Like, that's how I take it, right? Because it's upside down. The other thing is, I feel like there's some type of sacrifice that's made. And it's almost like money comes in, and I feel like for you guys, it's like perfect. This is like the perfect timing of it. It's something that you've been waiting for a period of time. How does Sag feel about this? How does Sag feel about this outcome, Spirit? How would Sag feel about this outcome? Okay, the Nine of Wands. There's Moon in Sag. I feel like for you, it's still waiting. I feel like you know, okay, here's another thing that may be going on. You know that there's communication coming in on finances or on something, right? Some type of movement, whether it's financially, emotionally, even though if you look here, there's no cups. Like, there's not a lot of emotions this week. There's not a lot of love this week. This week is really about, like, if you look, it's about action, and it's also about getting out of your head, right? All these swords, I don't like all the swords. But I do feel like you're waiting to make a decision, because there's something with whatever's going on that there's like one piece that you're missing. This could be to travel. This could be to, move forward. This could be, for you to open up. But I feel like it's something that you've been waiting for a period of time. And I feel like this week, it may not be coming, but it is coming. Like in the next week, possibly. And I feel like it's because you made up your mind, or you went out there and did what you had to do. Some of you are waiting for your mom. Like, there's something about waiting for mom. Maybe she's coming into town, or there's something that your mom is waiting for some of you guys. I also feel like there is a level of passion, or sometimes it's like you may be waiting for somebody to tell you what to do and how to move. What else do you want me to tell them about the outcome for this week? Sag's outcome for this week. Six of Cups. Beautiful. You're going to be very happy, but I do think you're still in a period of waiting. Okay? I genuinely think that. But I do think that what you're waiting for is good. You definitely have the Two of Cups at the bottom. You have the King of Cups at the top. Okay? So remember how I just said earlier how you guys don't have any cups? It's hella weird. It's like whatever you're in your head about trying to work out, that now gives you a level of emotional fulfillment, and it brings you back to a state where I feel like you feel human. You're having an emotional reaction to whatever is going on. So that is your reading. If you want to pick out or, check out the extended, we're going to go over the energy for love and the outcome with love, money, shadow work, and advice. If you have any questions, you definitely can book a personal reading with me at Accurate AF Tarot or AAFtarot.com. And with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.